South Bend Community School Corporation is part of a randomized controlled trial that's looking into the effect of reading tutoring. It's similar to the way medical researchers look at the efficacy of drugs or treatments. But in this trial, researchers at Stanford University are looking at high-impact reading tutoring in South Bend. Ethan Oler had no reservations about wearing a microphone.
Hey.
And so Ethan,
God.
do you have a wiggly tooth?
I know, yeah.
After the Kennedy Academy kindergartner showed us his loose tooth,
And now it's my first wiggly top teeth. Me
he got right down to the business of learning to read.
is.
Ethan is one of 146 students within South Bend schools who are getting specialized one-on-one reading tutoring every day.
We're working on how to read from left to right, and their listening skills, listening to different sounds that I'm making and replicating it and then saying the words fast.
They're using the Once Early reading program. So what is Once?
Yeah, so we are a one-stop shop for teaching kindergartners to read.
Once helps develop support staff like paraprofessionals and instructional aides by providing personalized coaching. Meanwhile, those aides and teachers meet with their students individually every day for 15 minutes.
They can just, move at exactly the pace of that student and make sure that student is showing mastery in each thing before moving on to the next topic.
Good job.
South Bend Schools is getting this program for free. That's because Stanford University and Once are studying the effect this type of high-impact tutoring is having on kids.
So high-impact tutoring is tutoring that happens with a qualified tutor, and that means someone who is trained and is receiving coaching. It also happens frequently, so at least 3 to 5 times a week in a small group or one-on-one. So high-impact tutoring is very personalized.
Stanford's National Student Support Accelerator graduate program is studying the effectiveness of the program and the outcomes for the students. They want to know how the kindergarteners who received Once tutoring improved compared to those who didn't.
We're a national organization and we study different projects in different communities, and what we want to do is be able to understand what's working well so that we can share that with their peers across the country.
This isn't the first study on this type of tutoring. Stanford looked at a school in Washington, D.C. last year. What did you find?
Yeah, so some of the data is still being analyzed. I want to be very straightforward about that.
According to Once, the preliminary data shows 84% of the students in the study ended the program above or well above benchmark for reading. The hope is the impact lasts longer than just 1 year.
This is not just a program to help kindergartners read. It's a program to say, what's the highest leverage intervention and investment that we can make in schools to help kids at all grade levels really thrive?
That's the question that South Bend school leaders are asking as the district works to raise reading proficiency. The answer to that question might start right here. What's your favorite kind of book?
Don't let the pigeon drive the bus.
Because for Ethan and others, this is just the beginning as well, and the foundation to lifelong learning.
Does 4 rhyme with or?
Yep.
Yes, let's clap.
The CEO of Once says the program embraces the science of reading. A new Indiana law requires schools adopt curriculum that's aligned with the science of reading. In the studio, Kristen Bean, WSBT 22 News.